Good morning or afternoon or evening. This is Lyra here presenting Game 3001 Assignment 2 Pathfinding, talking as quick as possible because 5 minutes is not enough time for this project, as well as introducing my partner Drake Mateo. Let's move on to the code. First thing we did was the start screen where we added all of the appropriate labels and made them look good and a button. Next we go straight to the play scene. Here we work our way down the start where we introduced background music, created a background which is a desert image, created a grid similarly to class, and walls that I then created and spawned off of a datasheet instead of at random like the mines done in class. And here we have our target and our ship spawning in random locations, but not over top of any of the walls, as well as appropriate labels to instruct the player on how to perform actions within the game. The next thing we did was work on our handle events where we have simple depressed keys to show escape would be quit, H toggles the grid on and off, displaying it to the player. R resets the grid very similar to class but with the update of our walls not being included such as the mines were in the original. F finds the shortest path. We spent many hours working on find shortest path, and unfortunately we were unable to come up with anything greater than what we did in class, so we have had to revert our code back to the original starting point of lab 6. With M, we are moving our target. This is also something that took a lot of time. This can only be triggered when the path has been found, and it goes to our function known as move ship. Move ship, all it does is simply allows the path list to be sent to the ship for referencing, as well as setting a simple boolean to true. Here in the move function, we have created our own tile that we will then set once the command to march has been set to true. From there, we are constantly looking at tiles path list number 1, which is the second on the top of our path list, giving our ship something to look forward towards and move at. Based on this tile's location, we then appropriately move the ship to move towards it, and based on its direction, and once it has surpassed that tile, we erase. Now, let's show off the actual game. Here we have a lovely title screen, very cute, very soft, very much edited by myself. From there, we can click the start button and load the game. Here we have background music playing lightly in the background, as well as a randomly spawned ship and target on our generated map based off of a tile sheet. From here we can push the H key to toggle on and off the keys. From here we could also left click to move the ship wherever we would like, as well as right click to move the target. From here we could toggle on the debug view, find the shortest path to our target, and then press M to get our ship moving towards it. Once it arrives onto the target, it does express a statement saying game over to inform the player that you have successfully arrived at the target. As shown with the right click, the game constantly updates based on where the target has been placed, allowing for much replayability. Once the ship arrives to the target,
game over.
The player is capable of pushing the reset button to clear the path, place the target in a new location using the right click, and find a new path and move the ship back towards the target.
Game over.
Thank you so much for watching our Game 3001 Assignment 2 presentation. I have been your host, Lyra, as well as this project was heavily collaborated on with Drake Mateo. Thank you for watching and have yourself a good morning, afternoon, or evening.